What's cracking, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got Team Trek taking on World's Finest. These are two solid teams, so let's get it started. Yeah!
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon, you guys have a chance to support the Schmoedown. Now, myself, Mark Ellis, we've taken over the production. Basically, you guys have 16 tiers to choose from. We're trying to give back to the fans. Go and check it out right there. If you want to support the Schmoedown by becoming a patron today, go ahead and do it. Cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given us. And yeah, there's some really crazy tiers in there. I'd love to get your opinions on it. Now go enjoy the match. Go, do it. It's a good match, for God's sakes.
I'm telling you that is the last time the match is set. I want you to show up on time like we agreed to. You're not getting a new competitor. You're doing... Hold on one second. What the fuck is this? I'm going to kill the next person that comes in. Who is it? Hi, Mr. McWeeny. How are you? How may I be of some help?
Not happy, Commissioner.
Why?
Well, I think you know why. I had a match that I specifically requested. I wanted either Roka or JT, whoever won that match. Now, I haven't fought Roka yet, and I wanted that. And you know why I want JT. So you take the winner of that, and you give them the only other person I would want, Snyder. I want something. I want red meat. I want a good fight. Make it happen, all right? You're the commissioner.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Yeah, just sure.
All right.
Do it.
You want the happy me, yes?
Yes, I like the happy you a lot.
So does everybody.
Yeah.
Let's make me happy.
Yeah. Sure thing, Mr. McWeeny. Holy shit.
Alongside Hall of Famer, the legend, Mark Yodi Riley. I am Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. My vision is 2010, and you know, Riley, we have a great matchup here today with Team Trek versus World's Finest. We are also coming on the heels of what an incredible event we had with the live movie trivia Schmoedown. Such a fantastic evening. Now everybody out there has experienced both parts of the vid with the Wildberries versus the Real Rejects, and then Roka versus JTE. Quickly, your thoughts on everything that went down in front of that great live audience.
Well, that was made by the live audience. You guys that came out and supported the Schmoedown, that was one of the events for the record books. I had a blast watching it, and it was so fun to see, finally, the Wildberries notch a win. That was the big takeaway for me. And then, of course, the big main event, JTE versus Roka. What a great match that was. Roka back in the hunt again, looking at that shiny belt. He's back in it. I couldn't be more happier or proud to be a part of that.
Now, you say the fans get all the credit. I would rather give it to the host because, God, those schmoes are so good looking.
They were pretty good. I will give them that.
Full screen live in the L Portal Theater for hosting us. Hopefully see all your smiling faces again soon at another live event. Riley, today, what a matchup. We have a team that is looking to get back on the right track and looking towards that Patriots matchup that they hopefully can get, which would be a rematch in Team Trek's case. And then you have World's Finest. They're hot now. They're like Kirsten Dunst in the vampire movie. They got to taste the blood. They beat the Kingsmen, and now they want some more.
Well, much like Kirsten Dunst in Interview with the Vampire, they are on the younger side of things in the Schmoedown match.
Way to take that metaphor and just run right through the goal line.
I'm going to run right with it. So what you have there, but they're hungry, and they're looking at Team Trek as being on the older side of the things here in the Schmoedown. They did get derailed after the Patriots lost, but they're looking to get back in. They got to get on the same team, though. They are on the same team, but on the same page. Can they focus Scott Mance enough to go forward and get a victory?
Well, you mentioned the history that they have there, and it really, I mean, look, they were 3-0 going into that first matchup with the Patriots, and then all hell breaks loose, as usually does when you meet the hated Patriots, because that was actually the match. Fun fact, kids, when the challenge rule had to be invented because it was so controversial, another reason to hate the movie WALL-E, and from then, it's been very hit or miss as the crowd sighs, because I don't like that robot all that much.
Yeah, well, this is the chance for them to get back together, to get there and go forward. Maybe they can take on the Patriots, but don't count out World's Finest. They are hungry. They even called them out in the pre-show interviews. They want to go past this. If they beat Team Trek, they're on the map, and they're looking at the Patriots.
You mentioned the pre-show interviews. Why make you anticipate them anymore? Let's roll the clips.
We're back. Team Trek hailing
Frequencies open.
They are so open.
Hey.
Screens are up. Phasers are fully pumped, ready to fire. Yes, number one.
There's something a little different today.
What's number? Oh, I think I know what it is. It's this
Check
thing.
out this bling.
This thing. He's got the belt.
What's good? It's your boy Black Man up in the building. I'm here with Super Zip, aka Zipped in America, and we back to take all y'all suckers on. Round 2, baby, and we taking on somebody that apparently thinks they still got the steez. They ain't got nothing. Team Trek.
Team Trek. I'd be scared if it was last year. We are tanned. We are rested. We are ready, and we are unemployed.
We're
Team
both
Trek.
unemployed.
We really are.
We have nothing else to live for but the Schmoedown.
We got
passion,
time.
baby. Passion and studying time.
We're new in the league. We're 1-0. Beating Trek would mean everything to us. It would put us on the map, skyrocket us to the top of the league, really put us up against the big guns. And that's what we're here for. We're not here to mess around. We're here to save the day.
World's Finest is one of these new teams. There's a lot of new teams in this league. We've been away for a while, and you know what? We just have to take these new teams out. I'm sorry.
World's Finest?
Yeah.
Says who?
Well, look.
Eric and
Look,
Winston?
you know my history, and you're going to come up against me called World's Finest? I don't think so, guys.
No.
I hate the Patriots in the NFL, and I hate the Patriots here in the Schmoedown. And guess what I'm coming for? That belt, baby. So let me go ahead and roll through some sorry-ass Trekkies real quick. Let me go ahead and give them a little bit of the force, and then we gonna keep on rolling.
May the force be with you. It's 2018.
Yep.
It's a whole new world.
New year.
And the sky is the limit for Team Trek in the Ultimate Schmoedown. We are taking you down, World's Finest.
Second star to the left.
And straight on to
Engage.
I mean, that's how you trash talk somebody like Team Trek. Is World's Finest coming in? If they're pumping themselves up too, but they are not shy about throwing some shots across the bow. Winston Marshall, the guy knows his comic book movies, and Eric Zipper. My grandpappy taught me never count out a man with the last name Zipper.
That's right. They look ready. They look hungry, and I like their attitude to it. But at the same point, Team Trek, they look like they're having fun. Jason Inman is the current champion, Inner Geekdom champion. You can't count him out there. Now, Mance is going to either complement that, or he's going to use some of, maybe movie release dates comes in, and they can really get past this, but we'll see. I am so excited to see these two go at it.
Scott Mance wellowing from the bows like a nerd banshee that he is. We have the Team Trek versus the World's Finest matchup about to happen. Riley, let's go to the tail of the tape.
Tail of the tape, we got Team Trek. Their strengths include, of course, Star Trek, movie release dates, and mating humans with Vulcans.
Not as easy as it looks.
Not as easy as it looks.
You got to get them really drunk.
Absolutely. And then over on World's Finest, of course, comic book movies, rom-coms, and of course, more comic book movies. They're good at that.
I am so excited to get this match going. We have somebody in studio who's flown all the way from Denmark. Sonny is here just because he wanted to come watch this matchup here today.
Welcome.
He's ready to go. The crowd's ready to go. Are you ready to go, Mark Riley?
Mark Ellis, I am ready to go. Are you ready to go?
In the words of the legend Bob Costas, you're excited. Feel these nipples. It's time to Schmoedown. We're going to turn it over to the golden throat of Christian George Harloff. Take it away, good sir.
Introducing first, with a record of 1 win, no defeats, Winston and Eric, the world's finest.
that is spectacular.
Yeah, Christian, we're trying to get a lockdown on whether those are actually pajamas or whether they are. I'm not sure what you wear that for. It looks like something you wear fresh out of the shower to get you dry.
Well, you know, whatever gets your juices flowing for a movie trivia Schmoedown.
Well, it certainly needs no priming for this next team. They are usually caffeinated and ready to rock. Christian, hit it.
And their opponents. With a record of 4 wins, 3 defeats. They are the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinalists, the Movie Mance, Scott Mance, and the reigning Inner Geekdom champion, Jason Justice Inman, Team Trek.
To corral Scott Mance. He probably spun off like a top somewhere.
Oh my goodness, they teleported here. Never attempted before in the history of Schmoedown intros a first successful teleportation.
Thank God it didn't go the way of Galaxy Quest. That would have been ugly, but my God, thank God they made it. The technology is there, Mr. Ellis.
The technology is there. Hopefully Scott Mance doesn't turn into a human fly by the end of this match. We are just about ready to go. Competitors, are you guys seated and ready? I'm going to ask World's Finest first. You gentlemen set and ready to rock?
Yeah, I was reading up on these guys. Same basic thing, right? Same basic thing. You're cheating already? You're cheating already.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to get a lesson.
We don't need books.
You're going to get a lesson.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
According to most millennials, reading is cheating. Anyway, Team Trek, you guys ready to go?
We are born ready.
Let's make it so.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Very excitable.
All right. Kick off
Get ready.
with round one. Round one. The field will have 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round one. Keep in mind, each team has 3 usages of the JTE rule. If you're not sure of the question, you need to hear it again, just ask for one of those. If you are not happy with how an answer came off, or you want to throw a challenge for any other reason, each team does have 1 challenge. If your challenge is upheld, you do get to retain that challenge for usage potentially later on in the match. Mark Riley, you will be kicking us off here, asking the first question in round one. Tee off at your will, good sir.
All right, gentlemen at the table. Your first question comes from the category of animated.
These
animated.
are drawn movies, correct?
That is correct.
Drawn by hand.
Drawn by hand.
Or computer.
Sure. In what film, based off the popular app of the same name, included the voice talents of Jason Sudeikis, Josh Gad, Maya Rudolph, and Kate McKinnon?
If I had to give you one app that is your favorite app that you use on your phone the most often, what would you say?
It's the sleeping app I use that has a nice ocean sound.
I just
playing.
got one of those.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2. I sleep like a baby. 1, and pens down. Jason Inman.
Is it Angry Birds?
It is Angry
That's
Birds.
correct.
Eric.
Angry Bird.
You got Angry Birds as well, Scott Mance.
I picked the emoji movie.
Oh, boy. Team Trek.
I was incorrect. It was Angry Birds.
To a rough start. Winston chiming in with his World's Finest.
All right.
Off to an early lead. Our next category comes from the world of comedies. Your question is, Schmidt and Jenko are undercover police officers in what comedy franchise?
That logline screams comedy. Just really funny stuff.
I think you...
Can you repeat the question?
No.
That's a usage of the JT rule very
rule,
early.
one down.
We can do that. It is Schmidt and Jenko are undercover police officers in what comedy franchise?
21 Jump Street.
So Ruby interrupted.
Yeah, that was
I don't know if you and I would make good cops, but we look like undercover cops.
We are. I'm undercover right now.
The leather jacket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Eric, you're up first.
21 Jump Street.
Give it to him,
Correct.
Scott Mance.
Lethal Weapon.
Rough start. Wow. How do you not get Riggs and Murtaugh?
Jump Street franchise.
Winston,
there it is.
ready to go with a very full answer. Jason Inman.
21 Jump Street.
He got
All right.
21 Jump Street, carrying Team Trek thus far.
I'm a little rusty.
Keeping it going.
I'm a little rusty.
All right, gentlemen, your third question. Category of dramas. Dramas. Who played Lee Harvey Oswald in JFK?
Oswald,
He was in the
historical
book
figure.
Did he? Yeah, he's a historical figure, all right.
Yeah.
He's a historical patsy.
Ooh,
If you ask me.
yeah.
Hot take.
Hot take.
5, 4, 3,
Kevin Costner.
2, 1. Scott Mance.
Be Oscar winner Gary Oldman.
He is on the
correct.
board.
On the
and
board,
Team
Scott.
Trek is within one Winston.
Well, I went with someone who's used to killing famous careers, mainly his own. I said Kevin Spacey.
Oh,
close.
that
That'd be
is
great.
incorrect.
Oh, yeah.
We would not have accepted Christopher Plummer either. Jason Inman.
I guess the lovely Christian Slater.
Interesting choice.
Right? He would work.
Yeah. That's a good casting.
Eric.
I just went with someone intense, Ed Norton.
Okay, only one correct answer.
Well done.
It's a big, important
you're not that
correct
rusty.
answer that gets
That's
Scott
what
Mance
comes
back
from
on the
being
board.
That's
Old enough
right.
to be your fathers.
We move on to your fourth question in round one, and that is from the world of horror thriller. Your question is, what actress played Casey Becker, the Ghostface Killer's first victim in 1996's Scream? Saw that movie in a movie theater on the in the North Carolina shore, like the Outer Banks kind of area.
Drew Barrymore.
Spring break, high school. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. We go to Winston.
I believe it is my third favorite Charlie's Angel, Drew Barrymore.
That is correct. It was not Lucy Liu nor Cameron Diaz, Jason Inman.
Drew Barrymore.
He had it as well. Eric Zipper.
Drew Barrymore.
Lock it up. Scott Mance.
Let's say it's my first favorite Charlie's Angel, Drew Barrymore.
All right, and we're cutting the lead down to just 1 for World's Finest, and Scott Mance finally on the board. 2 of them. That's great.
To
There
5.
you go.
Our next
Well,
one's going to involve thrills and swashbuckling, Riley.
We come with question 5 in action adventure.
Da-na-na.
Game of Thrones actor Alfie Allen stars alongside Keanu Reeves in what action film?
If I gave you one genre for the rest of your life, action adventure, pretty good way to go.
Star Wars for me. That's a genre.
You're getting
right?
very specific.
John
5,
Wick.
4. You could have taken all of sci-fi. 3, 2, and 1. Jason, Justice Inman.
Theon Greyjoy is in John Wick.
That is a correct answer, and he got the Game of Thrones name as well. Eric.
John Wick.
He got it. Scott Mance.
John Wick.
Okay. Freudian slip there. Winston, you don't look like you.
It's John Wick. It's not.
It is John Wick. We are tied at 7.
Baby.
3 questions remain in round 1. There's no perfect games that are going to be tossed here today, but we could have a tie or one team will emerge as the lead going into round 2. Your next category is comic book movies.
Let's go.
And your question is, who plays Wesley, the newest member of the Fraternity of Assassins in 2008's Wanted? Mark Riley, have you been in a fraternity when you were at USC?
I was in a fraternity. It wasn't
Give me a shout out.
Assassins.
Give me a shout out.
TKE.
TKE.
James
brothers.
McAvoy.
Tau,
Thank you.
Kappa, Alpha.
Kappa Sig.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Another JTE
We
rule
got
for
2 for
Team
Team
Trek.
Trek. All right.
Who plays Wesley, the newest member of the Fraternity of Assassins in 2008's Wanted?
Make it so.
Scott Mance trying to will the answer into his partner,
Willing
Jason Justice Inman. We're going to
I
go
don't know if they can
to
beam
our
on that,
count
huh?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't think Inman had it, did Eric Zipper?
James McAvoy.
Give him a point. Damn it. Scott Mance?
James McAvoy.
We are back to being
There
tied.
you
Winston,
go.
can you break it?
I had his face in my mind, but I couldn't remember his name, so I know Angelina Jolie's in the movie.
Yep.
So I just guessed a name in the movie.
There it is.
Wesley, a fine name for a male or a female.
Couldn't
Jason
pull it.
Inman
Couldn't
could
pull it.
not get it, so we are still
pull it.
tied with 2
Still
questions
tied.
left in round 1.
Your 7th question comes in the category of fantasy sci-fi.
Nerd alert, am I right?
Yeah.
No?
And your question is, who played the Colonel in War for the Planet of the Apes?
First thing I think of when I hear the name Colonel is popcorn. I don't go military right away. I go
Don't go military.
popcorn, and then I get off popcorn. I go to
Woody
military.
I like your corn.
I love my corn. 5, 4, 3, 2. I respect colonels. 1. Thank you for your service. Scott Mance.
That'd be Woody Harrelson.
It is Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Look at how excited
Winston,
Winston
very
is.
excited.
I thought I
Jason
missed
Inman.
it.
Woody from Cheers, Woody
It
Harrelson.
is Woody from Cheers. Eric Zipper.
Woody Harrelson.
Oh, I'll get it.
And
All right.
10.
So
So we remain tied at 10-10. This is great.
A very well played, well answered, and competitive round one closes up with your category famous actors and actresses. Who played Butch Cassidy in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? All-time classic there.
All-time classic, I would say.
John Roca favorite?
That's probably a John Roca favorite. Does have a lot of gravitas.
A lot of forces and gravitas are what that guy looks for. And we go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down,
Redford.
Winston, your answer.
An older white lady.
Actually an older white man, and we still couldn't accept
I got it wrong. I haven't seen it.
It is. I love his salad dressing, Paul Newman.
There it is. Great salad dressing and a race car driver as well, Eric.
I had Robert Redford.
Okay.
Sundance.
I know. I knew that too, but I couldn't
Scott
pull the
Vance,
other
I'm pretty
name.
sure you got the answer right. He did.
Team Trek goes up by 2. That was a huge round for the last round. Team Trek goes in the next round, leading by 2. And Scott Vance is
a
flexing.
ripple through the crowd. Look at Mance's biceps. You could hear that flex all the way to Denmark as we move on to round number 2 with Team Trek taking a surprising lead. Scott Vance missing his first 2 questions right off the bat. All of a sudden, Team Trek is back. They have teleported themselves into the lead, and we are now upon round 2. In round 2, each team is going to hear 6 questions from a movie category that will be determined by a mythological lucky spin of the wheel. If you guys are not happy with the category you spin at first, you are awarded 1 mulligan. You may spin again. Whatever that lands on, you get your 6 questions from. Each question is worth 2 points. There is no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round 2. If you're not sure of what the answer is, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Team Trek, you are not only the favorite, you find yourselves with a 2-point lead. Thus, you may elect to spin first or defer to the world's finest.
I think since we haven't done this in a while, we're going to go first.
They're going first?
They're going first.
Scott Vance was flexing his muscle, but it looks like Jason Inman is going to be the one to give it a
like
spin.
Make it so, number 1.
Have at it, Jason Inman.
go.
Good thing Mance isn't spinning this wheel. This thing can be spinning for days.
Movie release
The
dates.
guns on that guy?
Movie release dates
So we
is
come
on the
movie
wheel.
release
Movie release dates,
Movie
comic
release
book
dates.
movies.
Movie
This is
release
a
dates.
very fertile wheel as far as correct
Chef's
They
kiss.
missed it, and they landed on Will Smith
Will Smith.
movies. Will Smith movies.
No?
What do you
Really?
think?
I mean, everybody loves Big Willie.
Everybody
Loves Big Willie.
Looks like Scott wants to keep Will
Scott
Smith.
wants it. Inman not so sure.
again.
Nope, they're going
We're
for it.
gonna
Okay, they're going to
spin
spin again. Okay. I probably would have
Yes.
too if I was in their space.
Then again, I love Will Smith movies. I would have stayed on Will Smith
but-
movies. Will Smith, his movie's better than his son's tweets.
Release dates.
Very true.
And we come around, could it be movie release dates? It does not appear to be the
Nope,
case.
goes by again, but we get
We're going to get Oscar movies.
Oscar
Wow.
movies. That is a strength
Oscar
for
movies.
Scott Mance.
All right, so Oscar movies are what we are going to have in front of us here for Team Trek. They've spun Oscar movies, and Mark Riley will be administering the questions to Team Trek.
All right, Team Trek, you are up with Oscar movies. And your first question. For what movie did Sigourney Weaver receive her first Oscar nomination?
Team members are allowed to consult with each other
Yes, they are.
for all 6 of the questions in round 2. 5, 4.
The Year of Living
3.
Dangerously.
That is incorrect. They did not go for multiple choice. You
So-
could get 2 points here, World's Finest, if you get the answer.
Aliens?
That is
2
correct.
points.
For 2 points.
Alien. Wow.
Big steal. And with that,
Clearly.
they tie it up. Yes, Aliens. That is a good
shot
question.
in the dark. It appears by World's Finest, and it really paid off for him.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that she was actually nominated for Aliens.
She
All
played
right.
Newt, the little girl.
That is incorrect. All right. Question 2 in Oscar movies. Team Trek, you're up. What is the only Coen Brothers directed film to win Best Picture at the Oscars?
That would be No Country for Old Men.
2 points.
All right, they're back on the right
No
track.
clapping for Team Trek, huh?
Very tepid audience here. Either they're rooting for World's Finest or they're nervous about Team Trek's composure.
Either whatever it is, we are moving on to question number 3. Penelope Cruz has won her only Academy Award for her role in what film?
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Another 2 points. That is correct.
They're starting to feel it, and the crowd is awakened.
They're finally awake. Good, good. All right. We get into question 4. Leonardo DiCaprio's first Oscar nomination came for What's Eating Gilbert Grape in 1995. Who did he lose to? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
We're taking multiple choice. Is it A, Ray Fiennes, B, John Malkovich, C, Pete Postlewaite, D, Tommy Lee Jones?
I think it's D.
Wait. Okay. Can I hear those answers again? Is that a JTE
That's
moment?
that is a usage of the JTE rule. It is not.
Not for multiple choice, you can do it.
Not a usage of the JTE rule.
Oh. All right.
Is it A, Ray Fiennes, B, John Malkovich, C, Pete Postlewaite, D, Tommy Lee Jones?
I think it's C.
Wait. Yes, it is. Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, that's our answer,
That's
and
correct.
we give him a point.
Yep, 1 point. He wins, and the crowd is stunned.
Yeah.
Stunned and silent and sleepy and
Literally
whatever.
shocked.
Literally shocked. All right, we go into your 5th question in Oscar movies. Who is the only actress to win an Oscar for playing a man?
Hilary Swank.
Oh, that's Hilary Swank.
That is incorrect.
Oh shit! No, she didn't play in that.
All
For
right.
the steal, gentlemen, of World's
Steal
Finest.
for World's Finest.
I know it. Shit.
All right, we're gonna need an answer here in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Meryl Streep.
1.
Good,
That is-
good guess, but
solid
incorrect.
guess.
She's on like all the Oscars.
We were looking for Linda Hunt for the Year of Living Dangerously. I think Scott Mance knew it.
Very
After he
excitable.
said it, yep.
And now 1 question remains with a 5-point lead for Team Trek at the moment.
That was, yeah.
All right, your last question in Oscar movies, Team Trek. Name the movie for which actor Frank Langella was nominated for an Academy Award.
Got to go to 5.
Oh, Frost Nixon.
4.
That's correct, 2 points.
Big save there at
Right.
the end by Mance. And, you know, Riley, that's kind of the way Team Trek goes. They can rack up a bunch of points, occasionally a misstep. 7-point lead right now. We go to World's Finest. Which one of you gentlemen would like to spin that Thar wheel?
I'll do it.
Eric
is
is
going
going
up.
to
All right. Let's
zip
see.
up his pants and get over there, and he's going to spin the wheel.
You gotta.
I made him look.
Movie release date.
Made him look.
You gotta
Movie
assume he's
release
looking for
dates.
comic book movies and not wanting movie release
They want
dates.
comic book movies.
absolutely.
They're like, yo,
Apparently,
what are
World's
you doing?
Finest not bad at rom-coms either. That's
Oh,
the word on the
rom-coms,
street.
yep.
It's not going to be rom-coms. Is it going to be Spinner's Choice?
Nope. it's
Scarlett
Johansson.
Johansson.
I mean, we were debating this, man. I don't know. I know just
think she should spin
her
again.
in Black Widow movies. So, do you want to take this risk? Oh, and he's just not that into you. I mean, what do you?
Rom-coms represented there. All right.
World's
I don't know,
Finest
man.
debating. They're going to spin
Spin
again.
again.
Spinning again.
Winston,
There
you're
we go.
smart, Winston.
Spinning again.
Don't
And
do
this
that
does
Jedi
put
mind trick.
movie release dates back in play should they spin it, because
Movie
if they
release
aren't able to get those
dates.
answers,
Movie release
you know
dates.
Team
You know you
Trek
want it.
is going to be salivating.
Wait. Still.
Here we go. Is it? It's not going to be
Oh,
movie
damn
release
it.
dates. Is it going to be? Is it going to be Spinner's Choice, Riley? Yes. Romantic comedies.
Okay.
There it is.
Hey, look, Scarlett Johansson are in some of those, so we might still get
She
it.
is. She is.
Looks like I believe this is the big strength for Mr. Zipper. Not so much with Mr. Marshall, but like you said, he is a big fan of Scarlett Johansson. So
Sports rom-coms, I got those.
sports rom-coms. We'll see
rom-coms.
if we have any questions about Tin Cup in here. Your first question in the world of romantic comedies. Name the 90s rom-com that ends with Andie MacDowell telling Hugh Grant, "I do."
Come on.
Multiple choice.
We can provide that. Is it A, Groundhog Day, B, 4 Weddings and a Funeral, C, 4 Rooms, or D, Multiplicity?
B.
B, 4 weddings in the future.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
All right, negotiating their way around the category. Your next question. In Legally Blonde, why does Elle Woods initially attend Harvard Law School?
To
Because
get
she's
her
chasing a
boyfriend back.
boyfriend. No,
That
seriously.
is correct.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do that. Yeah. That's 2 points. Good move. All right.
I just can't stand somebody that confident answering the question, so I got to make them doubt.
Bro,
Legally
the
Blonde,
bend
yeah.
is set. The bend is set, bro. Like, you drop
He's seen this movie more than once. He's seen this movie more than. Yep.
You got the point.
In the Batman onesie, it really does
Batman
wonders.
onesie.
Yeah.
Batman doesn't.
Doing stiff leg deadlifts in a Batman onesie, always the right move at a party. Your next question in the world of romantic comedies. Who played matchmaker Emma Woodhouse in the 1996 film adaptation of Jane Austen's Emma?
I'd have to go multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are, is it A, Emma Thompson, B, Claire Danes, C, Gwyneth Paltrow, or D, Kate Winslet?
A.
5,
Go for
4,
A.
3, A is incorrect. Does Team Trek have the steal for 1 point?
Is it Kate Winslet?
It is not Kate Winslet either. We were looking for Gwyneth Paltrow.
Romantic comedies. That's our kryptonite.
For
Dude.
Gwyneth Paltrow, and it remains a 4-point game. Riley, if World's Finest can somehow get the last 3 questions here, they are going to have a lead going into round 3. Your fourth question, world of romantic comedies. In the movie I Love You, Man, what did Peter and Sydney go out to eat on their first man date?
Yes, it's fish tacos.
It is 2 points. 2 points.
Good one.
I like World's Finest because they either really know the answer or they have no idea what it is.
One extreme.
No middle ground
That
there.
pendulum is swinging back and forth.
All right, if you get this next question right, you will have tied Team Trek still with another question remaining. In Love Actually, what popular TV actor plays Mark, the best man who is actually in love with Juliet, who is played by Keira Knightley?
Ryan Reynolds.
Andrew Lincoln.
Boom.
They are tied with Team Trek.
That's a good one. That's a big pull.
As we get to the last question, and for the lead going into the last round 3, your question is, who played Bad Boy Patrick Verona in 10 Things I Hate About You?
Oh my God, that's Heath Ledger.
Ledger.
Yes, Heath Ledger.
And they take the lead.
Almost offended at
Joker,
the
baby.
ease of that question. And now all of a sudden, Team Trek taking a 2-point lead into round 2, exiting round 2. The 2-point lead has shifted over to World's Finest. They are flying high right now. Team Trek has been here before. Great sportsmanship being on display right now. Mark Riley, we head into round 3. Where are your thoughts right now?
Well, I was impressed with World's Finest coming in, getting rom-coms, missing a couple, but taking the lead. This is a big round for them going into round 3. But Team Trek is not out of this. All they need is their 3 questions. They could do this.
Team Trek is currently 4-3. If they lose this match, they're going to be at 500. World's Finest, they get a win, they're going to be 2-0. We are going to find that out right now in round 3. Competitors, here is how round 3 works. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers ranging from 1 to 20. Those numbers correspond to a movie category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points. Your last question is worth 5 points. Here's the important thing to keep in mind. Once we tell you the category of your 2-point question, the team will have to decide which member is going to answer. Whoever does not answer that question will be the sole member of the team answering the 3-point question. You are only allowed to confer or use mental telepathy on the last question, should we get that far, worth 5 points. So, with Team Trek in the loser spot, World's Finest is going to be giving us your 3 numbers first.
19, 8, and 4.
19, 8, and 4. Dangerous strategy, counting down backwards, Riley.
Yeah,
Let's see if it pays off.
Unheard of in this competition.
19, 8, and 4 are their numbers, and now we go to Team Trek.
Well, we got to start out like the Enterprise. 17.
And then 1.
And then let's go 09.
Because
Star Trek 2009.
Star Trek 2009.
17.
I know that movie release date.
Of course, May 8th, 2009.
Didn't know that part.
Yes.
All right, 17, 1, and 9. I will be administering the Team Trek questions here. All right, Team Trek, your first question. You selected number 17 because it corresponds to something in your nerd fiction. You have landed on the category of classics. Classics. Who would like to take the classics question worth 2 points?
Jason Inman is looking to Mance.
Yeah.
There it is. Reluctant.
Got
Here he
Mance. Volunteering. And your question is, for 2 points, Name the film in which Humphrey Bogart plays Detective Sam Spade.
The Maltese Falcon.
We're tied.
2 points.
We are tied, and with
Big
that,
goal for Scott
it is
Mance.
21-21. Both teams putting up an impressive amount of points here.
Yeah.
And we are not done yet. We move to World's Finest. Mark Riley will be asking you the questions.
World's Finest, your first question. You chose the number 19, which corresponds to Will Smith movies.
All right, who wants to take that one?
Winston,
It's
you're
not
up.
because I'm black.
Volunteering himself, aligning with Will Smith for the content of his character, not the color of his skin.
That is exactly right.
All right, well, your 2-point question, Winston. Who played Will Smith's partner in Wild Wild West?
Oh my God! Wait.
Easy, Eric.
Kevin
Easy,
Kline.
Eric. No mental telepathy allowed.
Kevin Kline.
Jesus.
Gotta go to 5, 4, 3.
They used the JT rule,
Okay.
so we're going to
Use the JT
repeat
rule.
the question.
Don't look at Eric. He cannot help you now. Your question repeat, Mark Riley, please.
Who played Will Smith's partner in
Kevin
Wild
Kline.
Wild West?
Eric either really knows the answer or has to
4.
take a dump. 5,
Kevin Kline.
4. He got it.
Well done.
Kevin Kline. All right. Expending a lot of emotional energy on Kevin
Look
Kline.
at that.
All right, and
Big
now
time
we move
get.
back to Team Trek. It's a 3-pointer.
Oh my God.
It's going to Jason Justice Inman and no one else. And your category, you selected number 1.
Yep.
For 3 points, that is 1990s movies.
Okay.
1990s.
Were you alive
movie.
then?
I was alive.
Good.
Jason Inman was, in fact, alive
Can
in
I
the
pre-answer
1990s.
with Bill Clinton?
All
right.
We were looking for Cineburst.
Oh.
Your question is, in Rush Hour,
Oh.
what song does Jackie Chan's Inspector
War.
Lee try to sing, which annoys Chris Tucker's Carter?
Is it War?
What is it good
What is it good for?
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Trek is in the lead.
That is
Wait. Noise him? Hold on. I kind of want to challenge that.
Why?
Oh, we got a challenge
Why?
on the table.
Because he plays the Beach Boys song, the Surfing in the USA. That annoys him.
I would challenge back. Your question wasn't specific enough.
That he tries to sing, he's like. So yes, I would like to challenge it.
Okay. They
Got
are
a
going
challenge.
to challenge.
It's a legitimate challenge.
The duct tape has been removed from my mouth, and we have the challenge ruling. The challenge will not be upheld. A great effort challenging it by Winston. The Beach Boys are a great band. However, War is the correct answer. So now Team Trek does keep a 1-point lead. And World's Finest, Riley, they got to start answering some more questions.
Here we go. We are going to your next question, World's Finest. All right, World's Finest, your next question. You chose a number 8. That corresponds with the category of action-adventure. Who played Princess Tamina opposite Jake Gyllenhaal in Prince of Persia?
Question for Eric Zipper
Camilla-
alone.
That is a
Bell.
question. That is a tough one.
Go to 5, 4,
Shannon
3.
Sossaman.
Incorrect. Sorry, but incorrect. We were looking for Gemma Atherton.
Gemma Arterton. Arterton.
Don't
JT.
even know her
Be
either.
careful.
So.
All right, so World's Finest now. They found themselves in the lead at 1 point in this game. Now they're trailing by 1, and they are faced with a 5-pointer question. The good news is that they can confer with each other on what the answer is. The bad news, if they miss this, they lose to Team Trek. Boy, what drama we have here.
We have some drama, and World's Finest, as Ellis said, you can confer. This is your 5-point question. You chose the number 4, corresponds with the 2000s.
Okay.
Name 2 of the 3 horrible bosses from the movie Horrible Bosses.
Question: are you asking for the actors or are you asking for the characters?
The
Actors.
Okay, cool.
Kevin Spacey,
Okay, cool.
Jennifer Aniston,
Seems they might know.
Colin
Kevin
Farrell.
Spacey and Jennifer Aniston.
That is correct for
Give it to
5
him.
points, and World's Finest has taken the lead. This, I'm nervous, Mark Ellis. This is great here.
Team Trek can answer, and you can confer on this as well, because this is your 5-pointer. When you guys were going through all of the Star Trek lore, you settled on 09, which is also known as 9.
Yes.
That corresponds here at our answer desk to Oscar movies. Your question is, world of Oscar movies, other than Heath Ledger, 2 other actors have been nominated for an Oscar for a comic book movie. Name one of those actors. Five, 4,
Viggo Mortensen.
3, and your winners, Eric and Winston! Wow! World's Finest takes it. We were looking for Paul Newman for Road to Perdition or William Hurt for A History of Violence.
You were close. I know you were thinking Viggo, but no, you didn't get nominated.
And World's Finest. They find themselves in a state of shock. Vance with a great catch of the microphone there.
He dropped the mic.
Classy sportsmen, as they always are, Team Trek. What a matchup we had here. The crowd is a little stunned. And I got to be honest, I'm in shock myself seeing World's Finest very rarely in a match, team or singles. Do you see the lead vastly between one team to the other as often as we saw it? What an incredible game.
It was an incredible game. The lead going back and forth, that's what a great game does, but I can't help but think about some of those answers that were blurted out early on that could have been, if taken some time, we might have had a different outcome. But we'll see. What's next for Team Trek?
I think that Team Trek is just one of those teams. They fly by the seat of their pants. That's the way that they enjoy playing the game. That's the way they want to play it. They're going to use their JT rules early. They're going to blurt out answers. They got a lot of points here, just not enough to beat World's Finest, who now find themselves at 2-0. Beating the Kingsmen is nice. Beating Team Trek, that really pads a resume for job openings. Now, we are going to throw it to our own Emma Fife, who's going to have the post-game coverage and an interview with the losing team and the winning team. Emma, it's all yours.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the victorious World's Finest. And while I have to say I am rather disappointed you did not know the answer to the film that is the book that is my namesake, you know, congratulations to both of you today.
I appreciate that. I was looking to you to, like, hopefully you would show me some hints, but you didn't. You were like, I'm not gonna do that.
No, I'm stone-faced.
To be fair, our incorrect guess was an actor that's your namesake.
That is very true. You know what? I will give you guys some points for that. And honestly, props to your incredible performance today. I mean, we saw you guys in your match against the Kingsmen. You guys came in really, really strong. And I think today, if anything else, just really proves that you guys definitely are making your mark here on this competition.
We're really trying to. I want to give actually shout out to the Kingsmen, to Devin, David. I'm sorry, brother, if I'm mispronouncing your name. You kept talking about Will Smith movies. I had to go watch some Will Smith movies, all right? That's why Kevin Kline came out of nowhere. It was a Kline something, and it worked out. So I appreciate you, man.
We just wanted to prove that we're here to win, you know? We're not afraid of, I was going to call them nerds, but
I mean,
we're not afraid of
you're in a Captain America shirt and a Batman onesie, so...
Wearing a Batman onesie. I'm not, like, going to shy away from that, bro. No.
But there's a nerd hierarchy, and Trek is...
Wow, shots fired, man.
They beamed in, y'all. Like, how much nerdier does that get? Just take the bus like everybody else. Jesus.
Well, all nerdiness aside, again, you guys are now situated in a place wherein you're going to be taking on some pretty big teams potentially in this competition. Is there anybody that you've really got your sights set on?
I'm gunning for McQueenie and Levine. I'm going for
off
the line, taking them down.
I mean, you're really going in swinging. I mean, people don't call Drew McQueenie the Godfather for nothing, and Sam Levine is the current Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion, so...
I mean, okay, we just faced the Inner Geekdom champion and beat him at his own game. I ain't scared of no champs. I'm going to be the champ. He going to be the champ. You ever used to watch WWE? Like, look, the Hardy Brothers took it to everybody. We the Hardy Brothers right now, right?
I'm not saying they don't scare me, but I'm going after them because they scare me.
Look, I've retired that Batman voice, but Batman has no fear. Black man has no fear, all right? I inspire fear.
Listen, I admire anybody that faces their fears head on, because that is the true definition of courage. Now, Eric, I know that you are going to be playing in the free-for-all. How are you feeling going towards that?
Now, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling good about it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, going to continue to ride this success train all the way to the top here in the Schmoedown?
I am positive that's what's going to happen.
Well, I admire that confidence. Again, congratulations to both of you, Winston, Eric. Excellent performance today. And we will be right back with Team Trek. And we are back with Team Trek. Scott Mance, Jason Inman.
Hello.
You guys put up a hell of a fight today.
Yes, we did put up a hell of a fight. I have to say that, who do we play?
World's Finest. World's Finest, the name of the team.
Wait, that was Winston and Eric. Which one was Winston?
The guy in the Batman pajamas.
Well, whatever. They
know.
played a great game. They played a great game.
And they need to get jobs.
I never met these guys before today. They played a great game. I think we had harder questions.
Look,
we did have harder questions.
You can tell by the final question. I knew the movie. And I leaned over to Scott Mance and I said, was it Viggo Mortensen? Scott was like, yes, we doubled down on Viggo. So we were in History of Violence, we just had the wrong actor.
And in the words of Oscar winner William Hurt, how do you fuck that up?
I mean, it was a very good 5-point question. You can see how it was misleading. I see how you guys came to that conclusion. And again, you lost by 1 question.
Sure.
So you definitely, I don't think there's any doubt in anybody's mind that Team Trek still has a strong place here in the team league at the Schmoedown.
Exactly. Yeah, World's Finest wants to come at us with all this smack and stuff like that. I give them a lot of mad props because I thought they nailed a lot of great questions. But don't walk into an interview saying, like, I ain't afraid of no champ. I'll take his belt. Yeah, get into the championship ring first, pajama boy.
Listen, first of all, I just want to say 2 things. First of all, hashtag Fife for life. That's going to be on my tombstone. Hashtag Fight for life. Second of all, honestly, they
a very big
played
tombstone.
a great game. Number 1, they played a great game.
You did too.
And it was, listen, it was great TV because they were up, we were up, they were up, we were up.
It was great television. Team match of the year so far, I would say. But, outside of teams, you guys both play individually in the Schmoedown.
Yeah.
Mance, it's been a while since we've seen you out there by yourself. What's the plan, man?
The plan is I just haven't had a chance to.
What is this knockoff Matthew Murdoch situation happening here?
I don't know what they keep letting you in the building for, Inman. I didn't realize that cowards got to play in the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Listen, boy, you want to talk about losers, you should know about being a loser since I kicked your ass, boy.
Look, Inman, you're too scared to play in a real match. Everybody knows that. This bill made of
Like,
plastic.
I'm never going to play you. I've already beaten you, boy. So why don't you go put on your grown-up Kmart suit somewhere else and walk out of the building?
Look, Inman, if you still have this belt in 6
Wait,
months...
wait. Hang on a second. Wait, number
Don't
one,
engage this
number one,
toddler.
I got this. You know what? I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. We faced off in the doubles, and you with your smoke face and your 2 cool sunglasses. I am sick of your bullying. I am sick of this shit. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to challenge you. You and me. Forget. He's always going to be the champ. But I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. Yes, this is happening right now.
You and me? You're going to challenge me to a match?
I'm freaking challenging you, and we're going to get
coward, you got a real hero to face off against.
We are going to take this on
after that pathetic showing.
I'm going to mop you up.
Are you kidding me?
You up. I'm going to mop you up. This is happening.
You'll have to mop him up because of his pants.
Are you kidding me, Mance?
This is happening.
All right, listen, Mance, I don't think we need to hear anything from you anymore. Champion's prerogative. Get out of here. So,
okay. That was interesting.
That was interesting.
Yep. Okay. Well.
By the way, thank you you do a fantastic job.
Well, thank you very much, Jason Inman. You guys are always a delight to watch.
You're a delight to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where are they? I feel like they're like down the street at the In-N-Out, and we can still hear them yelling at each other.
I'm going to get movie release dates once and for all. I'm going to kick this guy's ass.
Scott,
hashtag Fight for life.
Okay, thank you very much.
All you have to do is tell him that Toys R Us is closing. He'll be sad.
Yeah,
You'll win.
all right. Well, I mean, so singles division aside, I guess that's a thing that's maybe going to be happening. Jason Inman, you have brought your inner...
He's going down. He's going down.
Oh, my God. I love you, Scott, but get out of here.
You brought your Inner Geekdom belt with you
It's my
here
first
today.
match I got to wear it.
It's true. It's true. It looks good on you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I mean with
Appreciate
Team Trek, it all makes sense. It's like the fates are aligning, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. But you are going to have to defend that belt against a newcomer.
Yes, against a newcomer. I'm a little disappointed with that. I want to be facing off Rachel Cushing.
I mean, listen, Rachel Cushing,
even you,
absolutely.
Emma, so Mark Andreyko. What is this? What is this? Look, take a shower first before you get into somebody's personal space, please.
Yeah, the lion's den's already rubbing off on him.
Yeah. Have you been to the zoo lately? You smell like weird animals.
Rachel Cushing. I'll just take that from you.
No, you don't get to take it. That's champion's prerogative. I'll hold it up for you because I'm a nice guy like that.
Nice guy.
But you don't get to take it.
Rachel Cushing didn't earn the opportunity to face you for your championship. I did.
Okay.
I'm 2-0. I have one of the best.
I'm 3-0.
I have one of the best records as a newcomer, and I will continue that record by taking that Inner Geekdom Championship from you.
Look, Mark, I respect you. You're a good guy most of the days when you're with your mother, not this potty mouth version that I see in front of me right now. But I've seen your matches, and you had some real softballs you let go by, so I'm not really that afraid of you. So, I'll see you in a couple weeks, and, get your sleep.
You should be afraid.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay.
Where's the rest of the kitten club, Doc?
I don't know. I really wish. Whew, my God, he did smell like a lion.
Yeah,
For the zoo.
I tell you, you get in with Tom Dagnino, and all of a sudden, personal hygiene just goes out the window.
Why do you guys put on a blinking sign outside of my interviews say interrupt Jason? Interrupt Jason.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm a moving target every single time I do an interview. There's just 18 people I didn't expect to be here, but
that's right.
I did expect you to be here today, playing a great game, as always, Jason Inman, and I look forward to you keeping that Inner Geekdom belt when you go up against Mark Donica in the coming days here.
Thank you. It'll happen. Justice is not going anywhere.
Absolutely. And now back to you, Riley and Ellis.
Well, Mark Riley, what was a pretty nice buttoned-up match has turned into absolute entropy here with the post-game interview. So we'll start with the winners here. World's Finest, they're ready to take on the world. I mean, they really believe that they are the world's finest. Who do you think they should play next? Is it going to be the Shire Wolves? Is it going to be top 10? They are hungry for their next opponent.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. They are hungry, though. They are looking not necessarily past any next what am I trying to say?
You're trying to say they're not looking past anyone.
They're not looking past anyone to the Patriots, but I mean, the Shire Wolves, that's a tough one. But Team Top 10, they put themselves on the map beating Team Trek. If they beat one of these highlight teams, that's going to be some interesting conversations in the future.
But the reason why the eggs in our heads that substitute for brains are scrambled is because Team Trek, what an amazing post-game interview that was. We had multiple crashing. So you have Scott Vance is now apparently matching up one-on-one against Ben Bateman, who unwittingly from Team Trek just wedged his way into that post-game interview. Nuttiness. And then Donica having a stare-off with Jason Inman. There's a whole lot of drama going on backstage.
There is some drama. Well, Donica taking on Inman. He's trying to get in his face. Look, we got Donica. He's turned heel. He's part of the Lion's Den. This is what they do. They intimidate, they bully, and it's up to Inman to just defend that belt. But I can't believe that Scott Mance is going to take on Ben Bateman. Stick it up for his partner, and he's going to take on Ben Bateman. That's a match I'm excited about.
It was nice to see Mance and Inman that they're staying together, but then they're going to go off and have their respective singles careers, however that goes on. World's Finest is your winner here today at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Edition. And now I throw it to you, Mark Riley. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Your final words on the match we just saw.
What a great match. Thank you very much for subscribing here at the Schmoedown, and make sure you check out the Patreon page for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We want to thank all the patrons out there for keeping this alive and going. We're very special to have you.
Just like the Bartles and James guys said in the 1980s, thank you for your support. Thank you to the Schmoedown Rundown. Check them out, as well as the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page. Click to join that right now. For Mark Yodi Riley, I am merely Mark Ellis, encouraging all of you to tell your friends to subscribe and do something else to Collider Video. The robot's breaking, Riley. Take us out. Take us out.
We're going out, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, man, I remember these days. #1 contender. Roka, what are you doing? Are you reliving old glory days? Getting motivated to take you on, Snyder, because I want that belt back around my waist. And I know taking you out is the next step. Well, clearly, I mean, if you look at this wall, the fact is, I'm the roadblock standing in the way of your of a title pursuit for you. I mean,
yeah, you always have been. Having that tag team match, having that tag team belt, losing to you so many times, I'm sick of it. That respin bullshit you got away with, I'm sick of it. Not to carry your boy in front of 300 people, right?
You
took
did.
the air right out of him. Had him flubbing on him. He was messing up Sly and Arnie.
He had a rough day.
Yeah, when I'm focused, I can't be beat, and you know that.
But I won't be mispronouncing Eliza Dushku or forgetting Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, okay, man? Like, we're going to do this thing one-on-one. I don't need JT's help.
That's right. No celebrities, no JT. One-on-one, once and for all. You and me. And this time, Snyder, I ain't gonna lose my head. I ain't gonna get crazy. I ain't gonna get upset. You know when I'm this focused, I can't be beat.
Oh my God, the last time you had a belt, dude, I was not even in this league. I was a fan.
Yeah. You're gonna be a fan when I finish with you after that match. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, enjoy that hat.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown.
And your winner!
Finally, we see Trek make their season debut against World's Finest, and their first round is as competitive as it gets. World's Finest didn't trail in this round until the final question, when Trek was able to pull ahead 12-10. Then in the second round, things spun around in favor of World's Finest as they got a huge 2-point steal and outscored Trek 11-7 in the round. The final round proved to be just as tense as the first. Both teams went to the final question, and World's Finest hangs on for the 28-24 victory. Going inside the numbers, we see that Trek had a really good match, answering nearly 70% on the day. Today's loss makes them 1-4 in their last 5 matches. But it was World's Finest who got the points when it mattered most, despite their accuracy of 67% being slightly lower than Trek's. World's Finest 28 points is tied for 8th most points in Team League history. If you want to find out other stats from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter. And don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on YouTube and your podcast feeds. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
Well, another match in the books. World's Finest, man. I had a feeling they were going to do it. And they took care of business. And 28 points, that's impressive. Team Trek, they're a solid team. They're going to bounce back from this. I can't wait to see the Mance Man take on my boy from the Action Army, Ben Bateman. That's going to be quite the throwdown battle. So, yeah, 3 more days until the free-for-all. I'm so excited. I can't wait for it. So if you like my reactions, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, ChrisWoodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy yourself. So until next time, Mr. Boy C-Dub. Peace.